So this morning, I'm on the tram. It's early, cold, foggy, you know, the kind of weather where you just want to get where you're going without thinking too much about it. The tram shows up and it's quiet, barely anyone on board. I hop on, standing like I usually do. Not long after, I notice this guy sitting nearby. He's facing towards the back of the tram, and I catch him looking over his shoulder. You know that look. The one that says, I don't like what's happening back there, but I also don't want to deal with it. So in the back, there are these two guys. They're loud enough to break through the noise cancellation in my AirPods, which is saying something. After a while, they started moving closer, and now they're talking to the guy who's been glancing at them. I can't understand what they're saying because it's all in Hungarian, but the guy keeps shaking his head like, nope, nope. Not interested. Eventually, the guy gets up. No argument, no scene. He just walks away. Meanwhile, the two guys slide into the spot he just left. That's when I piece it all together. They're probably homeless. And I get it, you know. It's cold out there. If I were in their shoes, I'd probably want to be on a warm tram too. So I'm just standing there, taking it all in. And then the shorter guy of the two makes his move. He walks right up to me. Now, normally in situations like this, people will speak to me in Hungarian. And I just smile and nod my head because I don't really understand most of it. But this guy, he comes to me in English, and I was not ready for what he said. Hello, black man. How are you today? First of all, the English caught me off guard because it's rare to hear that here. And second, the way he said it, direct, not in a bad way, just very matter of fact. Then he followed up, I love black people. I didn't say anything at first. I just let him talk. He told me he was homeless and he asked if I could help him out. And something about him, his tone, the way he approached me. So I reached into my wallet knowing I didn't have coins, just paper bills. And I pulled out two 1,400 notes and handed them to him. His reaction was pure shock. His eyes got wide. Then his friend, the taller guy, leaned right in and grabbed one of the bills. They split it on the spot, which I kind of expected. Then, of course, things got a little chaotic. The taller guy starts kicking at the shorter guy. I was like, no, please don't do this here. The taller guy backed off and grinned at me, while the shorter guy kept apologizing to me, saying, sorry. He told me about being in the military and even throwing in a few salutes in good measure. I didn't salute back. I didn't feel right about that, but I nodded to show I was listening. Before they got off the tram, the shorter guy reached out to shake my hand. His hands were a little soiled and rough, but I shook it anyway. And as the tram pulled away, they stood outside, waving at me. So of course I waved back. Here's the thing. There's moments like this that stick with me. Being black on this part of the world, I know I stand out. Not because I'm trying to overthink it or be over polite. If somebody respects me, I respect them, no matter who they are or where they come from. But at the same time, I do think about the impression I leave behind. What if I'm the first black person that they've ever spoken to? I want this interaction, this one right here, to be a positive one. So hey, this morning wasn't just about a tram ride. It was about a connection, about kindness, about showing that even in the smallest moments, we have a chance to leave a positive impression. And who knows, maybe that's the thing that changes something for someone down the line. If you don't know anything else about me, that's the kind of energy I always want to bring to the world.